So earlier today, I was standing in my kitchen, the very one that I keep my food in, and I got a sudden lightning strike realization that I needed to take a shit. The bathroom, not even 10 feet away from me. I know that the shower and the sink have good drains. My cat's litter boxes are in there, but I'm going all the way, the foolproof plan, and I used the toilet, and I was successful. And I thought about something normal men out there, women, do you know why it takes men 15 minutes to take a shit? Because we have to spend 12 minutes sort of. You're like the Thinker statue, but you're Irish on a cliff and full of whiskey. And contemplate everything. And in that contemplation, obviously, eventually, the topic of, dicks the size of the rope you were supposed to climb in gym class came to me. Because here's the thing. I don't really like talking about my dick too much. Publicly, not that I'm ashamed, but it just almost feels rapey. But that doesn't change the fact. It's the most hilarious appendage the imagination is capable of in every way. So I'm thinking of tug-of-war rope cocks. And it hits me that every now and then, I have to be very careful to make sure that Captain Ding Dong, the part of it that is the finish line, doesn't rub against any of the inner parts and mechanisms of the toilet. You know, the rim, the seat, the inner bowl, not great. Not paying attention and going skitty dipping. No! And so all I could think was, if you have a cock that big, I'd almost hope that it's like a pipe cleaner, and that it can be bent and adjusted, to your own will without, dealing. How do you take a shit with a giant cock? How? If you have terrible diarrhea and you have a fucking, 12-inch cock, what do you do, man? Like, you can't fold it like a towel rack. That doesn't take girth into account, again, unless you have a very malleable, painless fucking pipe cleaner dick. Like, it's just like, what do you do? Like, how do you do it? What do you do? What are you doing? The only thing that makes sense to me is if you got up and you sort of just aimed your asshole, over the seat in the right way, and, maybe put the seat up. And even then, say you spray your brown love juice, your love of Taco Bell and Flamin' Hot Doritos, but it doesn't touch your cock. At the very least, you're more qualified for a blowjob. Okay? Like, straight the fuck up. Like, all I can say is, to those poor porn stars out there, and just anyone out there, dudes won't care because it doesn't matter what gay, straight, the spectrum, we don't care, especially if it's going back into the butt. Ladies, I hope you're okay with ass to mouth next time you give a blowjob to someone you don't know intimately enough. But if you're into it, have at it. Maybe you'll win an award. It's like, I don't hope you do, but consenting adults. Anyway, dick's covered in poop.